If you're dreaming of studying or working in Australia, you've probably heard the buzz about the recent visa changes, which were announced on January 14, 2024. Australia's got a brand new migration game plan, and it's shaking things up for both students and recent grads. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about the new caps on the Skilled Recognised Graduate Visa, the fast-track processing for student and student guardian visas, the eligibility requirements for both the student visa and student guardian visa, and what these changes mean for your Australian dreams. So, whether you're a fresh-faced graduate with a diploma, or a bookworm itching to hit the Aussie textbooks, buckle up, because this is gonna be a wild ride. Before we begin, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so yet for more news on Australia visas and immigration. Let's get started. Remember that sweet Skilled Recognised Graduate Visa, subclass 476. The one letting recent engineering whizzes work and study in Australia for 18 months. Yeah, it's got a cap now at $3,735 for the current financial year, ending June 30, 2024, because the government cited concerns about potential misuse of the visa, including situations where applicants weren't genuinely seeking work experience or using the visa as a stepping stone to permanent residency. This means, once the cap is reached, no further applications will be accepted until next year. This visa is for recent engineering graduates, under 31 years old, with a degree from a specified institution within the past 2 years. If you're hoping to apply for this visa, your chances may be lower due to the cap. Consider applying sooner rather than later. If you're unable to secure a Skilled Recognised Graduate Visa, other skilled worker visa options might be available depending on your qualifications and work experience. Consider seeking professional immigration advice to explore your options. Student and student guardian visas. Now, let's flip the coin and talk about our studious viewers. Good news. Student and student guardian visas are getting the VIP treatment, as the Australian government is prioritising processing applications for these visas to support international education. Faster processing times for applicants, potentially leading to quicker entry into Australia for studies. This could be good news for those looking to study in Australia, as they may not have to wait as long for their visa applications to be processed. We should note that there are different types of student visas for various study levels and durations, and the specific processing priority levels may vary depending on the visa type. Student visa applicants need to demonstrate sufficient financial resources to support themselves while studying in Australia. Eligibility requirement. The eligibility requirements for student and student guardian visas in Australia can vary depending on the specific visa subclass and individual circumstances. However, here's a general overview of the common requirements for both types of visas. Student visa, subclass 500. Be enrolled in a registered course of study. This means the course must be on the Commonwealth Register of Institutions and Courses for Overseas Students, CRECOs. Meet the Genuine Temporary Entrant, GTE, requirement. You need to demonstrate that your primary purpose for coming to Australia is to study, and that you intend to return to your home country after your studies are complete. Have sufficient financial resources. You must be able to show that you have enough money to support yourself throughout your studies in Australia. This includes tuition fees, living expenses, and travel costs. Meet the health and character requirements. You may need to undergo a medical examination and provide a police clearance certificate. Student guardian visa, subclass 590. Be the student's parent, legal guardian, or relative who is 21 years or older. Have and show evidence of sufficient funds to support yourself and the student during your stay in Australia. Have adequate health insurance in place. Be able to provide accommodation, welfare, and other support for the student. Hold an eligible substantive visa, if already in Australia. What do these changes mean for your Australian dreams? Faster processing times for student and student guardian visas could mean quicker entry into Australia to begin your studies. The cap on the Skilled Recognised Graduate Visa doesn't directly affect student visas, but it might create more competition for other skilled worker visas after graduation. If you were hoping to use the Skilled Recognised Graduate Visa as a stepping stone to permanent residency, the cap and potential future abolition could complicate your plans. Overall, these changes represent a shift in Australia's migration strategy, prioritising immediate skills needs over potential future talent through the Skilled Recognised Graduate Visa. It's crucial to adapt your plans and research alternative pathways if necessary.